Hey guys, happy Friday. What's going on? Hey, Cousin Elvis. Yes, you are first. Good evening. John and Lindy will be joining us a little bit later on. They just got back from a charter and they're getting ready for the tournament for tomorrow. Hope you guys are doing well. What's up, Joe? How you doing, man? I'll post the link up in the chat if anybody wants to jump up on panel. You are first. Yes. Absolutely. Hope everybody had a good week. I didn't. It was busy as hell. Yeah. Avery's here. Oh. Say hi to Cousin Elvis. He said hi. She's got her glasses on.
Just kidding. They're just my fingers.
They're just your fingers.
Mommy,
Joe says hello.
Hello.
Hey, Amanda. How you doing? Welcome in. So we're going to do our normal Friday night thing. Like I said, John and Lydia will be joining us a little bit later on. They're getting ready for the tournament tomorrow. Bruiser Baits and Bass Addiction is doing the Bruiser Free Tournament out on Lake Istokpoga tomorrow. It's going to be cold, man. Okay, all right. Well, looks like I'm second fiddle.
Daddy, I'll come back.
She might. Yeah, they're doing the tournament out there. Yeah, it's going to be freezing tomorrow. Like freezing for us down here in Florida. Like Joe, you know, like it's going to be cold. It's going to be real cold for us. I know Cousin Elvis is probably like, you guys, you know. Because what was it? It was James, what was it? It's like 27? No? All right. It was like 27 out there in Louisiana. Something like that. Little one's coming back. What's up, Matt? How you doing, man? '20s tomorrow. Oof. Well, according to the weather, out there near Lake Okeechobee, the north end of Lake Okeechobee, where John and Lydia live, and Lake Istokpoga. If you're not familiar with Lake Istokpoga, it's just about 40 minutes. Well, actually, I think it's 20 minutes north and west of Lake Okeechobee. And they were saying it's going to be possibly nearing the 20s up that way tomorrow or this weekend. Scum Dog, what's up, buddy? Meadow! Yeah, no, you're right, James. Yeah, we're gonna get it'll probably be up in the upper 50s by noontime, which will make it nice. Oh, geez, Matt. Low teens up there. And Matt's in Alabama, if everybody doesn't know. Hey, Charlie, how you doing? Yeah, I was going to do that tournament. I was going to see Kenny and I were possibly going to do it, but that didn't work out. He had some things going on. And then I was going to jump on somebody's boat through the tournament, you know, just somebody. There's over 100 boats in the tournament this weekend. And hey, Cecilia. And when, like you guys know, if you watched John and Lydia's live the other night, I wasn't in there. My wife hadn't been feeling well, so kind of thought it was, you know, probably not the best thing to, you know, drive up there and do it this weekend. So I kind of sat this one out. But when John and Lydia get up here, we'll talk a little bit about the tournament and kind of like their preparation for the tournament and what they plan on doing. It's an all Bruiser Baits tournament. It's put on by Bruiser Baits and Bass Addiction. I think there's over 100 boats in there right now. So, and you got to use all bruiser baits, or if you're using like a spinner bait or a chatter bait or anything like that, you got to use, like a bruiser trailer on it. So, oh yeah, I was with you guys in spirit. I was trying to get on. I heard you guys were clowning me the entire time. Heard John called me a diva, all that stuff. And Joe, you're right. I pretty much do know almost every musician. I think you guys said what? Barry Manilow? Did you guys say Barry Manilow in that one? And you know what's funny? Is I don't personally know him, but like the orthodontist that I went to when I was a kid, that was his brother-in-law. So osmosis, I guess I know him. Joe, you and I got to hook up here soon. I'm going to be going to California in next month. So I want to try and hook up maybe before I head out to California. Maybe we can get a video done. Yours will obviously come out before mine because I'm going out to California with my students for our national convention. But definitely want to try and hook up with you. Maybe over the next weekend or the weekend after or something. Oh, John said they'll be in shortly. Hey, let's all make fun of John like John made fun of me. Last week. No, I'm joking. You don't have to. Hey, Charlie Carter. How you doing? No, actually, Matt, no, I'm not. I think you guys are coming down the weekend of the week that I get back. You guys are coming down the last weekend of February, correct? Oh, Joe, John's throwing you under the bus. Oh yeah. John, I ain't gonna believe for 1 minute Joe was a bad influence because I know how I get when I'm with you. Dude, Avery is like banging on the wall. Like over there. That kid's insane. You guys know. What's going on, Uncle Buck? It was all Joe. He was a troublemaker. Yeah. All right, Matt. Yeah. No, I'll be down. I'll be back home. I'll be back home by then. Actually, you know what, Cousin Elvis? You ruined it. I did. I was gonna wait a little while, but we might as well do it now because I got the decal. Wanted to kind of open it, while we were doing the live, so we might as well do that now. Cousin Elvis sent me decals. I sent him some, and I sent him a couple of my decals and a note and everything. And James sent me a really nice note. He actually typed it out because he was afraid that I wasn't going to be able to read his writing. But I mean, if your writing's anything like it was, on here, I can read it. But yeah, no, it was really nice. And James, I'm always glad to support your channel, man. I absolutely love your stuff. Love the way you are on camera. Just the you guys crack me up. And I've said that from day one that I found your channel. Just absolutely between you and Uncle Buck and just, it's just, if you guys, obviously, I think everybody in here has James right now. But yeah, just awesome. Awesome stuff. So funny. I mean, I crack up every single time I watch one of your videos. It makes me laugh. It makes my day when I watch them. when I do get the chance to sit down and watch them. And you know, you guys know that I want to sit down and I want to watch like the entire video. I don't want to like fast forward through any of it. And sometimes, you know, my schedule doesn't allow me to do that as quick as I'd like to. But James, I can't thank you enough, man. I love the decals. James sent me this cranking and yanking circle decal. I got a little bit smaller one that James sent right here. And then this one right here, this little guy, this one's really cool. I love that one. That one's really cool. And you know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on here. So let's do that now. Yeah. And then I'm going to put the one in the back up there on the wall because that's going to happen for sure. And James is probably going to give me crap for putting it underneath Uncle Buck's, but that's going to look sick on here. There we go. There we go, James. I love it. That looks cool on the black for sure. Love it. Oh, you know I can't do that. You know I can't put it over that one. Hey, Mark, how you doing? But no, I am going to go ahead and I am going to stick this one back here so everybody can see it every time we go live. So I'm going to do that now. Can you guys hear that knocking? That's my daughter. That's my daughter banging on the wall. She's insane. You guys know. James, I can't get this one off. All right, let's see here. Here we go. Got it. Some decal. We're going to put it right here. And actually, James, this is probably a better position than Uncle Buck's because I think that'll show up on camera more when we do the lives. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I like it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put this one on the John boat because it's going to be really cold this weekend. And I'll probably just go ahead and do the John boat stuff this weekend. I got some seats I got to get the posts on and get all that going. So definitely want to get some stickers on there. I got this one I'm going to put on there. I got Bogley's I'm going to put on there. Joe, I know you said you were going to send sticker as well. What am I not putting on your boat, John? I got your sticker I'm going to put on there. Don't worry. Don't worry. I ain't going to forget about you. What's up, Chris? What, right there above it? All right, we'll do it. And I love the fact that your daughter drew that. That was really cool. Because I saw Uncle Buck's video where you'd sent it. You said John boat. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to getting that decal from Joe. What happened? My wife is over there and she's like peeking in, like what's going on? Just peeking in. Just peeking in. So once John's actually done doing what he's doing and actually jumps in, we'll talk about the tournament on Istokpoga because like I said, they're going to do the tournament on Istokpoga. So was anybody able to get out and go fishing this week at all? I was not. I had no time this weekend to get out and go fishing, or this week, I'm sorry. I did sneak out a little bit last Saturday. and I went fishing. Actually, I had got these guys in the mail from. I made an order. I got these guys in the mail from Bruiser Baits. The Banger 110s. So I ordered a bunch of these, and I had a feeling that they would be totally kick butt for some peacock bass. And oh, Joe, you went out and got a snakehead today? That'll work. I love catching snakeheads. They're so much fun. I mean, the way that they like just pop that top water, they're fun to catch, man. They are. I know a lot like snakehead videos and catching snakehead. I don't know how you feel, Joe, or anybody else that's ever caught them. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Oh, look, hold on. Wait a second. Look at this guy. And there's a good-looking gal with him. Hold on. He's not too good-looking. Should I let him in? Well, yeah, no. I mean, she's good-looking. Hold on.
He's damn good-looking, what it is.
What's up, Rocky?
Where's that knocking baby at?
Oh, Avery! Somebody wants to say hi to you. Dude, you should hear, can you hear her running? Can you hear her running? There you go.
Hey, Miss Avery.
Hi.
Hi.
Well,
What have you been knocking on? I've been hearing you knocking.
It was me.
Oh, there's the Avery.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Avery, a while ago, she was doing this and doing this.
you stop.
What are you?
This is the first time I've seen this one since she left at like 5 o'clock.
Hey, Charlie.
A cow. I'm a cow.
You're a cow.
That does not look like a cow.
Moo.
I think that's
Moo.
All right, are you happy now? You got to say hi. You got to say hi to John and Lindia. Yeah. All right.
Okay,
Why don't you-
bye.
Oh, there we go.
Bye.
She doesn't care. Excuse me, why are you using my light?
Because I can.
No, you're not. You're not supposed to. I've only used it once. Use it twice. Nope.
Welcome to my world, y'all. Welcome to my world.
Hello, everyone. Bugley, Ugly Dog Lures. Charlie, how's Melissa? I saw
You see what James sent me, John?
Yeah, I didn't get one of those. I didn't get
like
one of those.
dude. Does that not look awesome on there? I love that green and black. That's cool.
It looks pretty good. Oh, James. James, we truly appreciate you writing the theme song. It has come together good.
Oh, that thing turned out great.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be cold. The high in the morning at 7 o'clock is 57. That's the high for the day. And it starts falling from there till 30. It says 30 by midnight. And after midnight, we're supposed to get to like 28.
Hi, Joe.
So when you guys hit Istokpoga tomorrow morning,
Hi,
Yeah.
Mark. Go ahead.
what are they saying? 20s?
No, in the morning, see, it's not getting but like 57 tonight, 56.
Yeah.
And then in the morning at 7.
So they push. So the fronts push back a little bit then.
Well, 7 a.m. it's 57, and the wind's supposed to honk all day. And by dark, it's supposed to be 30 by 6:30.
Okay, so yeah, and that was the thing, like, because they were saying like tonight was supposed to be cold, and they've kind of kept pushing that front, the timing of the front back. So
well, no, I'm lying. Tonight it gets down to 1 a.m. 57,
okay,
6 a.m. 43. Yeah, in the morning here it's 41.
Okay.
And she hasn't checked it lately. It's 41 in the morning, and the high for the day is at 3 o'clock, which is 53.
Okay. I mean, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough out there.
Oh, they ain't gonna bite for shit. But it's a one fish tournament now. If you get one fish in the boat, you're in the running.
Oh, so what did Steve change it?
No, I mean as cold and not biting as it's gonna
Oh,
be.
yeah.
It'll literally be a one fish tournament, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly think if anybody pulls a 5-fish stringer, I'll be surprised.
I'll be way
shocked.
surprised.
And I mean, and whoever does, that's who's going to win it.
We went yesterday and caught three, which we didn't go, but for like 4 hours. But it's a tough lake to fish, and it's so different. And tomorrow, when it gets cold, it's just going. But like all it takes is one bite.
It takes one.
Yeah,
that's all it does.
Well, it takes one hungry fish just to.
Yeah, just piss one off. So Lindy will be big jerking. And the way I caught mine yesterday was kind of flipping my swim bait. I just kind of flip it over in a hole and let it sink and barely move it and caught them.
Now so you guys went and pre-fished Istokpoga yesterday?
Yeah, we went three times, but yeah, we went again yesterday. Got there like at lunch and fished till 4-ish something, just 4 hours. Mainly we keep going to different boat ramps. We keep thinking he said this one, so we found that boat ramp. He goes, no, not that one, the next one. So we went up to it, and I said, dude, he's saying there's like 85 boats, and there's no way you could get 85 boats near that ramp.
What?
So
he said, Steve said ramp 98, right?
Okay, yeah. We went to one that says 98 boat ramp, and it's not the same thing. They're at Istokpoga Park off of 98.
Oh, okay.
If you type in 98 boat ramp, it takes you to one we've been going to.
Which is the one in the neighborhood, correct?
No, that's the first. That's one he took us to the first time. Dude, there must be freaking 6 ramps on this lake.
I'm gonna try to.
But we finally found the right one, and it's a nice boat ramp. The parking is a long way from the ramp. But they built like a wooden dock pier, like a walkway up in the air through this cypress thicket that is all cypress knees and swamps. And you walk down this little boardwalk through these woods and come out in the parking lot.
It's really cool.
That's cool.
It's really cool. I mean, but it's going to be.
I really wish I could have jumped on somebody's boat, or Kenny and I could have done it. But like I said, with Jen not feeling 100%, I didn't want to push the issue.
Yeah.
Trying to get up there this weekend,
And with the cold and the wind, if there's 85 boats signed up, 60 May show. Well,
I thought I saw Steve said he had like 100 the last time.
Is it that high now? Last time I heard it was 80.
Yeah, last time I looked, it was 89.
Okay.
I haven't looked though, since yesterday, I believe it was 89.
But I think that cold and wind is going to, because it's a free tournament. So, hell, if it wasn't for her being so gung-ho, I'd probably lay in the bed in the morning.
Yeah, I think you're going to have some guys kind of sit it out. I think, which is unfortunate. And it's just unfortunate that the weather kind of turned like it did this weekend, because, I mean, that's
all the people.
I mean, like all the stuff that they have, that the prizes and the cash prizes. I mean, that's a heck of a tournament. Hey, Anti.
Only thing we didn't do is, dude, I forgot to go get a freaking fish bag. So I called Steve, and he said, somebody here will have one if you need it.
Evening, Anti.
Oh, yeah. Well, hey, look at this. If you win, they got the fish bags, the aerated fish bags.
Yeah.
There's 4 of them, I think, that they're giving away.
Yeah, Lindy looked at one of them.
Yeah.
Why are you so fuzzy, Doc?
I don't know. I'm clear on my end.
Yeah, I'm clear on my end, but you're blurry on this. But nothing else. I'll take a Walmart bag to get Lindy his 10-pounder up there in it.
There you go. How about that one that Mary Kelly caught?
How about that freaking monster?
Wow.
How do you think it pulled that kayak around?
Oh my! It had to have.
Had to have.
She had to go on a ride.
Can you imagine?
Like a trolling motor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she emailed us those pictures and said she had to share her. What's funny is the week before she caught her PB bass, and it was a 5 pound, 6 ounce at Headwaters. Went back the next week and caught a 13-1.
13-1, guys.
But that screwed her for the rest of her life. She'll be chasing a 13-2 the rest of her life.
Hi, Boxy.
What's up, Boxy?
Hey, Boxy.
Off the hook.
But dude, that picture of her hugging that fish, I mean, that thing is huge. I was like, holy hell.
Oh, I'd hug it.
I'd have hugged it and loved on it.
Yeah.
And that's the free replica I've been after. She turned it into trophy catch. So she'll get being over 13, she'll get a free fiberglass replica of that fish.
Incredible.
Yeah, badass.
And if you guys that are watching don't know what we're talking about, there's her name is Mary Kelly. She's a follower of the channels. She was out on Headwaters this week, right? This past week.
Tuesday.
Yeah, on Tuesday, and she caught a 13-1 largemouth bass. She was kayak fishing. And if you go on John and Lindia's community page, their community posts, you can see they got a couple photos of her with that just incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
What about all the news?
Uh-oh. Mark
You're
has
pregnant.
good news for Boxy.
Mark's pregnant, and Monica's the mother.
He's going to be a soccer player. He is. He is. I mean, 13-1. Like, could you imagine if we were to catch that on camera?
Dude, my 10.6 was huge. Can you imagine slapping 3 pounds on it?
Oh my God.
Eating another 3-pounder.
But you're right. That thing had to have pulled that kayak around that lake like crazy.
And you know what she caught it on? I don't know the brand, but she told me what she was fishing.
If it from the picture, it looked like it was just a worm,
a speed worm.
Little speed worm, yeah.
But she wasn't even fishing on the bottom. She was fishing it about like I do my swim bait, just doop, 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 doop.
So she was just rolling the speed worm.
Yeah. And if you'll look in the picture, dude, it is dead calm. I mean, there's not a ripple.
Oh yeah, there's not a ripple on the water behind her whatsoever.
And you know how they hate biting when it's dead calm, but that just goes to show you that all it takes is one cast in the right place at the right time.
Yep. And Matt, you're right. I would cry. I would cry.
Oh, I would talk crap. I would probably get my YouTube shut down because I would talk some crap. Poor old Crankin and Matt. Oh, I'd be all up on their pages. You suck. You suck.
No, I'm not lying. I might do a backflip off the boat.
Nah, it's freaking nah.
I mean, I would have you guys pull me in real quick so I wouldn't get bit by gators, but I might do a backflip off the boat if I catch like a 13-pound largemouth.
I'm thinking in that 2 foot of water, though, you probably do a big head plant, nothing but your toes sticking up.
Oh, no, I'm limber. I could do it.
You can do it. Okay. You know a guy.
I know a guy. I know many musicians. I according to Joe.
Monica, Mark is prego. That's what he just told us.
He said he had big news. So we're assuming someone's pregnant.
He said you may be the mom. He's not sure yet.
Hello, Monica. Glad you're here.
What's up, Anti?
So what's your plan of attack tomorrow?
To just try to go
try
fishing.
And stay warm?
I'll just try to go fishing and try not to think about it too much.
Right.
I was watching Lindia out there, not spinning out, but getting all these ideas. And what if we this and what if we that? And this is right here at the baby. So I said, just fish. And she did. She went back to her big jerk and caught one. I mean, just right off the bat, went back to fishing and caught a fish. So
I tried pitching, flipping, dipping.
So we're just skipping, ripping, tapping,
I've tried
slapping.
different things.
I mean, I honestly think you got to go with what you're comfortable with.
This ain't the time to be trying to new. That's what I told her. Ain't time to be learning new stuff. We just need to go fishing.
Go with what you know.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the tournament guys and stuff, they'll do like the flip in and all that stuff. But I mean, when it you got to go with what's comfortable. And I think
It's not the mother.
no, she's not the mama. You are not the father.
Mark is a 49er. Woo!
Oh, Monica, my mama looked at me straight in my face yesterday and truly believed what she was saying when she told me she had no kids. So
Really?
yeah.
Is Amanda still in here? Hey,
And I'm not talking about being mean or nothing, Doc. I mean, she was just talking and was telling me how she didn't have any kids. I was like, okay, Mom. And I kept calling her Mom. Okay, Mom. Really, Mom? All right, Mom. Yeah, no. I was like, Mom, that's kind of funny. Just walked off shaking my head.
It's just, I mean, God, every time. I mean, we kind of like, joke a little bit about it when we're on the boat and stuff. But it just, when you tell me about that with your mom and stuff, it just reminds me of the, stuff my in-laws and my wife with her grandmother, they went through when she just, that dementia's awful. It's just awful.
Yeah, and I got a brother and a daughter and who knows who else that thinks, oh, we got it made. We're just laid up here spending mama's money, and by God, life is golden, son. Yep.
Yeah, and they don't know. They don't know the.
Don't have a clue, man. Don't have a freaking clue.
And it's terrible. It's terrible to sit there and watch because that's not the person that you know.
Oh yeah.
It's not.
And she ain't got no money. I mean, we live in South Florida, and she gets her little retirement check.
We don't need to get personal.
It don't have to get personal, but I mean, the world thinks, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd send her to my brother's. I would send her to my brother's tomorrow, but I know his sorry butt would not take care of Mom the way she needs to be, so she'll never go anywhere but here.
No, and I will tell you guys this. I mean, you guys do an amazing job, taking care of her. As much as we're out fishing, as much as we're on the boat, and the things that you guys do to make sure she's okay while we're out there, and she's totally fine when you get back home.
Bring up Monica's comment. I guess I gross her out because I call India Mama all the time. Ooh, I'm gonna remember that. Next time I call you Mama, I'm just gonna go, ooh.
Ew.
Ooh.
Why?
Do you know why people do that, Monica? Because I listened to my kids call her that for 30 years. So it's just a little easier to go ahead and keep calling her Mama like everybody else does.
Actually, I'm going to be out by Monica. Well, I mean, I'll be in her state. I don't know how close she is to Long Beach.
If that makes her go, ooh, all of y'all calling her Mama must really make her go, ooh.
We don't do Mom and Dad anymore because the kids are all grown, but we did at one point when they.
Baby, every damn video I call you Mama.
But that's not the same reference as it was when we had kids. When we were.
No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Maggie, you call me Mama now because they call me Mama.
Isn't that what I just said? Or does it sound better when you say it?
Exactly.
Okay.
What are we now? They're talking about unicorns in the chat.
Yeah. Unicorns, ooh. Unicorns make me say, ooh.
It's going to be, I'm not looking forward to the cold weather that's coming. I'm not.
Well, they say it's going to warm right back up next week, kind of be back to normal. So I'm looking forward.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be this weekend. This weekend, it's going to be cold. And then, I mean, by midweek next week, we're going to be back up by like 79.
Yeah.
Oh, and this next full moon comes in with the warm weather after this call. Yeah, it's getting ready to get on again.
But one thing I don't think it's it's going to get as cold as it did, like in effect, the peacock bass like it did. I think I was back in like 2010, where we got like that. Remember that? Like, were you guys down here back then in 2010?
No.
No.
We moved here till 2016.
I think it was like 2010. We got a pretty bad freeze, and Joe, I think if Joe might be able to kind of help me out here in the chat, if he can. I think it was 2010. We had a pretty big cold snap where it froze for a little bit, and it kind of killed off a lot of the peacock bass, because when that water temperature drops below 50, they're done. They're out. They'll die off. So I don't think what we got coming this weekend is gonna affect them. But
I don't think it's going to be long enough to, yeah.
I don't think
so either. Anti, that's where me and you are different. I've done told my youngest daughter, she's in for it anyway, because if I don't get dementia, I'm damn sure going to act like I got it and drive that poor kid crazy. So.
Yeah, Joe, I think it was 2010. I could be wrong. I might be off by a couple. I might be off by a couple years is when that cold snap happened.
Well, tomorrow is supposed to be the coldest. Tomorrow night it's been in 10 years. Yep. So. And I know, Mona, it's hard, Mona. Like I said, her poor doggy, she forgot the dog's name, so now she just yells, "Doggy, doggy," and the dog won't come. And I try to tell her, "Mom, the dog doesn't know it's a dog." I mean,
I think it'll get used to the name.
It'll get used to doggy now. So
eventually, yeah, it will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I call her out about my
heritage.
I call her out about my name, and she looks at me. She goes, "I should know your name. I've known you since you were this." Shows me at like 3 foot tall. I'm like, okay. But it sucks. I mean, but.
All right, Charlie Carter, have a good one.
Dude, one more thing on it and I'm done. If it wouldn't have kicked in when it did, my daddy dying would have damn near killed her losing him. It's almost like Mother Nature knew that she couldn't cope with all that, so it just erased it. It just shook the Etch-a-Sketch. I mean, really. So, get your fish on. What's up, Mr. Get Your Fish
Steve,
On?
how you doing?
Does anybody else read? Does anybody else see his channel? I was just going to say, does anybody ever see his channel and break right into "Get your fish on, get your fish on"? Like the Missy Elliott, "Get your fish on." I do it about every time.
I do the same thing.
I do too, about every time.
It's in my, it plays in my head. Steve, it's going to get cold up there by you, man.
Oh, you hadn't mentioned it. Monday, Parabellum drops the Parabellum Fishing Small Water Charters ice fishing video.
Joe, is that going to come out on Monday?
He just said he just told me he left, but it will because he sent me the thumbnail today. So I think it's
okay.
It's locked and ready to roll.
I don't know if I should post Steve's comment. You know what? No, I'm going to post Steve's comment anyway. When he gets 29, he runs around the house naked.
Okay, that just got imprinted in my brain, Steve. I appreciate that now. I mean, you're no Doc in the looks department. You're no Coastal Fever TV, by gosh. So. Oh, can I tell the fast break story on you, Doc? Have we told that?
No,
The chick at the counter at Fast Break.
Oh, I think we talked about that in the last live.
Did we last time? When the little girl was all googly over Doc, wouldn't even finish ringing up my stuff. She was just staring at Doc.
I think so. I think we were in. Well, no, because we didn't finish it. Just go ahead and tell the story. Who cares?
Well, that's the story. I was at the counter trying to pay for my stuff. The door to the bait shop opens. I look up and I went, "What's up, Doc?" And this girl behind the counter, I'm going to pretend like Lindy is Doc. She does he walks by me talking to me and she just stops what she's doing and she's just staring at Doc going by. So Doc gets away all across there and looks at me and goes, "John, where's the bathroom?" And that quick, she went, under the Bud Light sign. I mean, she was right on top of it.
And got good customer service over there at Fast Break.
Yeah, she either thought you were somebody or she thought you was somebody.
Either way.
Either way, she was digging the dock.
That was funny. That was a good day, though, man. I had a blast that day. That was such a great day fishing.
I got a story for you. You ain't heard it even yet, Doc.
All right.
Where does our daughter, bartender at the casino, right?
Mm-hmm.
She texted last night, guess who I'm serving drinks to right now? Now, wait a minute. Before you guess, she told them all about our YouTube channel, about her daddy makes videos. She's bringing them their liquor, so she's pumping it all night. And it's a group name of people that were sitting at the table. And what's funny is she's not a fishing person, so when she said the name, she didn't realize that I was going to go, oh, hell.
A group name.
Yeah, and she just called them by their group.
You know what? This will be fun. Everybody in the chat, drop it down. Who do you think the group was?
It's fishing people, and the group, there's a group of them, and they have a group name. And all she had to say was the name of that group, and I went, well.
Thank you, Steve.
And I don't know any of them. None of us have met. Me and you, Doc, we ain't met none of them. So we'll give people a few minutes to guess if they want.
Not taking drugs. We don't take drugs.
Anti, you're right. You're right. You're right. All right, yeah. Everybody, drop your guesses in the chat.
Let's say. Wait a minute. Let's say it's over. MB Heritage nailed it on the first guess.
No, he didn't, because James got him first.
James did. Yeah. James got it.
That's exactly what I was gonna guess.
Yeah, it's the only group name, but she called and she goes, I'm serving drinks to the Guggen squad. And I went, well, you make sure you tell the Guggins that your dad. She said it was, she told me what they looked like. I don't know. One of them was like the red-headed one with a beard.
I think that's, oh gosh.
And one of them was tall, dark-haired.
Is it Lojo? Guys, correct me. I think it's Lojo or Lojo. I think is the one with the long beard that's redheaded. Yeah, Steve got it. Yeah.
And then the other one was like tall and glasses. She thought she wasn't 100% sure, but they had their wives and all. And I said, "What were they doing in town?" She said they drove like 3 hours, just wanted to come play blackjack.
Really?
Yeah.
So they're not over here fishing?
That's what I thought. I guess that some of them live in Florida. I don't watch Guggen stuff.
I don't know. And Steve, that's a great question. Does anybody watch Guggen stuff? I mean, me personally, I don't.
I don't either.
I don't.
Nothing against them. I think I watched one like a year.
No, nothing against them at all. And I think Steve had brought this up. Steve, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was in the chat that you, or the live that you guys were having with Debo Fishing, with you and Mr. Bass, where like everybody kind of like started talking about like the Guggen squad. It's like, you love them or you hate. I mean, I don't mind them at all. I don't watch them, but I don't hate them.
They're youngins to me, and I mean, but I don't hate on them. I got to give them props. They figured out social media and all that, and jumped on that train. And hell, they're all millionaires now. So rock on. Oh
yeah, I mean, good for them. I mean, that's what we're all trying to achieve, and they achieved it. I mean, you can't hate on them. I won't hate on them. Just me personally, it's not something that I'm seeking out to watch.
As Anti wrote, the museum about them is called the Guggenheim.
The Guggenheim. Yeah. Steve, I totally agree. Totally agree.
And Doc, that Scotty Martin was on Team Bruiser Bait and all that with us and Bass Addiction. But I think when Googans blew up, and he jumped in with that train with them, which helped them all. They all owe each other money.
Didn't Scotty take them?
Yeah, he's kind of there. I mean, they all did that together. I think Scotty and the Googans kind of all social media bombed together.
But didn't he like take them out there to Donkeyland?
Oh yeah,
yeah. Like he took them, and then that kind of shifted the whole.
Yeah, our buddy Captain Dave had some of them in his boat. But you remember the video where Scotty's got the Googan squad at Donkeyland and they put all the fish in the live well, and it pisses me off because that's highly illegal.
Extremely illegal out there. Like, yeah.
And yeah, we're not. They're key. That's why I don't watch them. It's the younger crowd. It's the let's tear up new diesel trucks and whistle and diesel group and all them. I don't know.
Well, no, I mean, look, like I said, man, they have their place. They have their place on YouTube. You know, the younger kids watch them. Might not totally be our demographic. Totally fine. I'm not going to hate on them because, you know, they figured it out and they've, you know, I mean, my God, their stuff's all over in Dick's Sporting Goods.
Everywhere.
What is it? Carl's Bait and Tackle and, you know, all that. It's all over there. I mean, good for them, you know, good for them. But it's not something.
I don't care.
I don't watch them. You know, I will say this. I did watch one video from, I believe it was Lojo, and they were out on Okeechobee. And they were out there by where we fish.
Right.
Okay. And the boat broke down or something happened. And I mean, literally, they made this video of them out there on Okeechobee. And they caught a couple fish. And like none of them were over 1.5 pounds in the entire video. And it was all about them kind of like breaking down on Lake Okeechobee. And that just, I was done. I was like, okay, you know, not my cup of tea, but for anybody else, you know, good for the Googans. They're crushing it.
I watched one about a year ago where somebody gave them it was a brand new pontoon with a freaking big Merc on the back, and they were all in it. And I said, damn, wish somebody give me a pontoon. So.
And like Steve said, you know, and I think I'm at that point too. You know, I'm too old for them, and you know, I guarantee you I've never met any of them, but they seem like very nice kids. And
wait a minute, get your fish on. Asking me how's headwaters. Let me show you the picture of what our friend caught Tuesday.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Steve. I don't know if you've seen this.
He don't go to our channel. It's hard to see. That's a big 13-1.
That's a good one there.
Look at that fish.
13-1, Steve, out there on headwaters.
On a speed worm, and look, it's calm as hell. I never get good bites when it's calm like that.
And she got that in a kayak. She was kayak fishing.
I think they're spawning now.
Yeah, they are big time.
Yeah.
But like I said,
they got to be. I mean, this cold snap's going to kind of kibosh it a little bit, you know.
I think it's going to help. I think this cold's going to stop them, and then when the next full moon and it warms back up, it's going to start like another first wave.
Yep.
I think they're all right here, just kind of. You do, Steve. Anytime, man. But
yeah, and actually, Steve, I would love to come up and fish the frog pond. That place looks awesome. When you were doing your live a couple Friday nights ago, I was watching it, and that frog pond looks really cool. Love to go hit that up with you. But actually, you know what? While we got Steve on, real quick, Steve, have you ever caught a peacock bass before?
Yeah, I think he has these. I think I've seen his videos where he was headed down there to fish. One of their lives, he was talking about it.
We'll have to do some peacock. I want to go peacock bass fishing with Steve. Oh my gosh, you see that? Look at that.
Yeah.
500K golden shiners in there.
And our charter went well today on Okeechobee. Had a good time. They caught, what, 10, 11 keepers.
Yeah. Crappie charter?
Yeah.
And dude, it was a couple from
Wellington?
well, it's somewhere down, but the man is a border patrol agent. He's
Okay.
working out, he's working now off the the boat that just sank and all the people drowned, but the off the coast of Florida, the immigrants in like 57 just drowned first of the week.
Oh yeah. That was off of what was it, Fort Pierce, I think, or somewhere
Yeah,
up
Fort
north
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, he's working that, but he like every couple months he has to go down and work 2 months on the Mexican border in Texas. That's where they just moved from. I mean, he's a Texas Border Patrol agent.
Wow.
This dude was kind of cool, young man. He was cool. Him and his wife. He's Cuban. He got sent to Puerto Rico in the military or with his job, and he came back from Puerto Rico and brought his wife with him. He met her in Puerto Rico, so it's a Cuban man with a Puerto Rican wife, and they were just fun today. I mean, they got two
That's
kids.
cool.
I mean,
She's 11th grade teacher.
she's 11th grade teacher, and she was telling classroom stories today that they rank up with you, Doc.
Like
But it was-
the reason why we had a couple Mondays off ago was because of Betty White's birthday. Like those
Same kind of
stories.
stories. Oh yeah, those same. Maybe a little worse, man. I mean, I think what 11th grade.
11th grade.
Yeah, she's up there with about the same kids you're dealing with.
Did I tell you about the Olive Garden one?
Yes, but
That
I
one?
can't remember. Let me think. I know you told me some. She spelled it like Olive or Olaf or something garden.
She spelled it to kind of go back. The kids had to write a story. This wasn't in my class. It was another class. And one of my students was telling me about it. They had to write like something that they did over the weekend that was, fun or exciting for them. And the girl had gone to the Olive Garden for the first time. And she wrote on her paper that she went to the Olive Garden, and she spelled Olive Garden, ALLOF Garden.
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden.
Senior class.
Yeah.
Senior class.
Steve, go over and check our channel on Small Water Charters and check out our new theme song video. It's quite good. Wait a minute, Matt.
Yeah,
Catch it up.
no, Steve, just hit me up on my channel on the email, and give me your info. We'll hook it up. We'll definitely go fishing. I definitely want to go fishing. Either if I come up by you or you come down this way. Definitely want to go fish. I don't know. I don't know if any of you guys have Steve's channel. Get your fish on. He's so much fun.
He cracks me up.
Oh yeah.
He's much funnier than Mr. Bass. He's much funnier than Mr. Bass.
Oh yeah. And I love Mr. Bass too. Mr. Bass too is great. Love Mr. Bass. But Steve, I think is more us. If that makes sense, John. I think Steve's more us.
Yeah, he's more us than Mr.
I've heard Steve drop a couple S-bombs, in some of the videos and stuff,
Let's go back up here. Bring up Anti's comment about the Cuban and Puerto Rican. Imagine the food. Anti, they had never seen a crappie until today. So
that was the first time they've ever caught one?
Ever seen one, caught one, whatever, ate one.
That's awesome.
They also kept a catfish they caught today.
Okay.
He's all excited. They're going to be eating crappie. She is going to clean them and fillet them and cook them. Man, that woman figured out, Rod or Doc, those rods take a trick to getting a crappie.
Well, yeah.
You can't pull them. You can't, there's a trick to it. Yeah. Man, she fell into that and she would just ease them things up. Hubby would be his turn. He'd reach over and go, whack.
Set the hook like he's Bill Dance.
JV video.
Or set the hook like you and I and Mike Turner and everybody else according to JV's video. Because we set the hook too hard. I love what your comment was on that.
That was the truth. He just named the people that catch fish.
Yeah. She came back there with me because my job is to get the rods ready and to do all of that. She came back there and sat with me, and I showed her, now this is how we rig a rod. And well, I mean, from the very start, because I'd put new line, everything on it. And she started rigging the rods as, you know, they were messing up too. So, I mean, she just pitched right in, grabbed hold of it, and was just doing it.
Yeah, they both did it like they both did it instead of really wanting to catch the crappie. They wanted to learn how we crappie fish.
They wanted to learn the experience.
That's kind of what.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool because you know what? Because you know what? I mean, they could sit there, they can go out and get a boat and go out there and do it.
That's what they want to do with their own.
And see,
they just wanted to, you know, somebody show them how, you know.
Yeah.
I wish you could have heard him talking about YouTube, both of them. He said, I mean, he loves it. He's a saltwater fisherman, grew up saltwater fishing, knows nothing about freshwater. Somebody mentioned crappie fishing, so he sat down on his phone and went, crappie fishing on Okeechobee. Bam. He found small water charters just right there, you know. But yeah, they watch videos and he learns how to do stuff and then he goes tries it. Oh, and they must have it going on because he kept talking about he's got a center console offshore boat.
Okay.
And about every other boat that would go by out there, he goes, I'd like to get me one of them. And you could tell that he's probably going to go get one of them. Yeah, I mean, he was into it.
You said they were a younger couple?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Your age.
About your age, probably, Doc. Yeah, just.
Yeah.
He said he had.
I ain't that young.
Well, they got an 11-year-old, so
Yeah,
he said he had 10
Yeah,
years.
then, you know what? Then they're older than me.
Yeah, they may be being Cuban and Puerto Rican. They may have been. They look younger. I mean, they look younger.
They may have been in their mid-40s.
Maybe mid-40s. Yeah.
A little bit older than you.
I'm getting there.
You're good. You'll be there.
40s. I'm getting.
I mean, nice people. It was George and we called her Mary, but what did he keep calling her?
Mariana.
Mariana, Mary something longer. And she goes, Mary's just fine. I said, okay, Mary.
Yeah.
And you know that's a lie, Doc. Most of the day I said, hey, ma'am. Hey, man. And him was like, dude, fish, dude. And she could spot a cork. She'd be sitting back here like this, and all of a sudden would just leap across the pontoon boat. First couple of times.
Before you guys even saw him?
Oh, you were standing there before you could even say you saw it. I mean, I could look over to a bobber go under, and before I could go, hey, get that. She was.
Yeah, I think he's gonna make a video. We got good food.
Yeah, I think I should have enough for video, but you know, like me and Lindy would take turns, and you know, most couples would take turns. Oh no, them two, it's dog eat dog when that bobber goes under.
Oh, it's competition.
And she's big dog,
awesome.
And it's dog eat dog, and she big dog. She won most of the time. And when I go across him, reach over there and just grab it.
I love it.
Yeah. Oh, they were great. They were great.
And you know, we got the tournament tomorrow, and then Monday we have a crappie charter, and them dudes want a night fish. So
okay.
I told them we'd start late afternoon, you know, like about 3 o'clock, and we just go with it from there. See whatever.
You said that's what, Monday?
Monday
night. Yeah.
I
mean, that actually might not be a bad idea.
It probably won't.
Going to be right. They should be on.
I don't care if they bite or not. Not being rude, them biting or not, don't make me. I mean, but that's what they want. So that's what we want.
No. I totally understand. You know, I get it.
And they'll catch some because they're up there spawn. I mean, we'll catch some. It was funny. They caught nice ones slow, and then it got towards sunset, and we caught a couple big ones, and then the babies pulled in. He caught one I bet wasn't the size of a 50-cent piece, and it pulled the bobber under.
Oh, Billy.
What's up, Billy?
Steve said that's what Thomas says. I catch the bass, and the next thing he's right next to me, casting over me.
Steve, that's Doc right there. The man sitting here right beside. Right.
Oh yeah, I'll pass right over you.
That guy right there. While you're getting your fish in and looking at it, he's like, "That's a nice fish. That's a good one right there."
Well, hey, Lindy always tells me, she's like, "Oh, there's another one with him."
Yeah, because your company, you get by with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, there's another one." But you know what? That worked out a couple times. If you watch a couple of the videos, she even says, like you watch, she'll nail one, and she's like, "There's another one with them," and I'll cast right there, and then like 2 jerks later, bam.
I could Spot 'em. I know.
Oh,
where they're
Steve,
at.
we do this. We took it from Snowbirds. We got a big pontoon, run 14 rods around the front with all the lights, and we go anchor up and just whip it on.
So are you going to stay out? You think you're going to stay out that night and do the light thing and, you know, with
It's either
that
that or
charter on
sitting with-
Monday or what? What do you think? Or are you just gonna,
It ain't all night fishing. I mean, if we start at like 3 or 4, it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10-ish, 11-ish, you know. I mean, unless they're biting and out, you know me, we'll stay there. They're biting, we'll stay. But
I honestly think they're going to bite, man. I do. Like coming off the cold snap and then just starting to warm up a little bit. I think you're going to be good. That's probably going to be a really good charter.
And it's 4 of them, and I have no clue if it's 2 couples, 4 dudes, 4 unicorns, 4. I don't know. It's 4.
4 leprechauns.
Yeah, it's 4 something coming.
Steve was asking about spider rigging the bait.
I just answered him. I said we run the 14 rods around. So it's kind of spider rigging, but I don't move around. We just anchor up and travel routes. With them spawning, you catch a little pathway through the reeds where it looks like an interstate, and just get up in the edge of it and just wait it out. They'll come.
And that one spot that we were in the last time, right in that area, that's a great spot because I mean that's like a highway. You know where the reeds are.
Yeah, we hadn't. That's where we've been fishing, but we have yet to hit the same spot twice yet. Every time it's been a new spot in there. And what made me feel better when we're loading the boat and the clients are getting on the boat, you know, we're leaving at lunchtime. Dude pulls in and somebody asked him how many he caught, and he said 1. And he started jigging all morning, and then went to drowned minnows and had only caught 1. And I saw the look in their face. I was like, we can probably beat 1. Which we got 11 keepers. We probably caught 2 back, 4, 5, maybe 6.
5, yeah, small, real small ones. And 2 catfish, 3 back 1, kept 1.
And
Needle nose.
a needle fish. And,
did you?
Yeah, man, we've been on them lately. But
I mean, you know, like look at that day that we were out there. Well, the video that I posted that a couple weeks ago.
Right.
I mean, we were in that one spot with Ashley and Justin, and I mean, look how many boats came around us, like as the afternoon went on.
Yeah. And
nobody was really reeling them in except for us. And then, you know, drunk boat behind us, the party boat behind those guys were lit up.
Put up Steve's comment.
Those guys were lit up. You know what we should have done? We should have just kind of hit reverse and went back through the reeds and just be like, what y'all doing? Like, we should have hung out with them for a little bit because they were having a damn good time.
They were definitely all up in yee-yee mode there at that time. Put up Steve's last comment. I agree 100%, Steve.
Yeah.
We're going to be crappy fishing. We get tomorrow knocked out. We got to do tomorrow. That's a sponsored tournament. You know, we got to show up there. But, yeah, next week, when it gets back warm, they're going to be horned up, ready to roll.
And I feel really bad for not being able to do this one this weekend. Like, I really wanted to go out there and do it, but I can't. She's still not feeling 100%, you know, and I just didn't. Once Kenny wasn't able to do it because I was just like, I'm not going to push it, you know.
If nothing else, we're going to try to film a good video being there. You know, like I said, it's not our lake. It's not our bag of tricks. We're going to give it a shot. But if nothing else, we're going to film some boat footage and some weigh-in stuff and support Bruiser Baits. Steve's supposed to ride around the lake and do in-boat interviews, he said.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He was going to drive around and do like in-boat interviews.
I hope I catch like a big old bowfin or something. I swear I'll put it in the live well and say, Steve, I got a tank, son.
You know what I am looking forward to, and I'm definitely going to be on that one, is the one in March.
On Okeechobee?
On Okeechobee.
Yeah, March, if nothing else, you can get out there at daylight in that outside Kissimmee grass and burn up damn schoolers. I mean, yeah, that's where we had the 140-some day was in March in that outside grass throwing spinner baits, and they were just wrecking them.
Now, how many boats do you think are going to be in that one?
There'll be a lot.
This one's got almost 100.
Yeah.
I mean, you figure the one that he's going to do come March. How many boats do you think are going to be in that one?
Man, a free tournament with great prizes. I mean, it's a no-brainer. I mean,
I bet that one's close to 2.
oh yeah.
I think that one's going to be close to 200 boats.
I just wonder out of them 100, with it going to be cold and windy tomorrow. I bet it'll knock some people won't come. It being a free tournament.
Oh yeah, free tournament. Guys don't have money tied up in it. I mean, if they wake up in the morning and they're cold, they ain't going.
Such good publicity.
Steve, we're big in their slimmer swimmers, super swimmers. Lindy throws the big jerk like a champ. Their speed worm, all the above. About any of their plastics. We're not big flippers. We're not big pitchers and flippers.
Yeah,
any moving bait, we're all over it, son.
And my favorite, the big jerk. I love the slimmer swimmer, and then the stick, the Bruiser stick. Whether it's the mega stick or the big stick, but I gotta tell you, these guys,
those
are bad ass.
Have you fished one yet?
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to do a video where I went peacock bass fishing where it was cold. Now, I'm not going to lie, I screwed up. This was the one that was catching them, and I broke the bill.
Oh, how'd you break the bill, Doc?
Casting it up under, for peacock bass, casting it up under the bridge, and it hit hit the wall, and it hit it just right.
Yeah.
It hit it just right. But I will say this, even with the bill being off, it still had some good action, and I still did get a couple follows on it. They didn't commit, but I still got a couple follows on it without the bill on it. So I'm gonna keep it without the bill on it and try it a couple times. But yeah, no, when I had the bill on it. Huh?
Is that thing, is it suspending in the water or float on top and dive?
Yeah, no, it suspends. And I caught a couple peacock bass on it. I mean, they were on it, and they were on it first thing in the morning. And I got it. That was on the sexy shad color.
Right.
I got both.
Yeah. So I gotta order me some more sexy shad because I do want one with the lip on it because I broke it. I
think we got some for our giveaway, don't we?
Yeah, I put one each in the giveaway.
But the black and silver one, I don't have that one back here behind me. But the black and silver one, I didn't catch anything on it because I went to another spot and tried it there. Dude, that black and silver one, that thing looks ridiculous in the water.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
I mean, the shine and just like it's awesome. Like those things are awesome.
Yep.
And Monica, I emailed you back. No worries. You're so sweet.
What'd Monica do?
She emailed me, so it's probably private.
Oh, okay. Is it about the baby?
Yeah, she said they're going to name it after me. Damn it, Doc, you guessed. Yeah, said it was going to be like the Lindy Joe, or something like that.
Junlindia.
All right, Steve. Thanks for dropping in, man. Hit us up.
Yeah, Steve. I'll if anything, Steve, I'll hit you up too. Thank you so much for coming in, man. Guys, and if you don't get your fish on, go over there and go get your fish on because Steve is so funny. Oh, I love Steve's stuff.
Yeah.
Get your fish on. Get your fish on.
Get your fish on. You know, he used to be a radio host.
Did he?
Yeah.
And Doc, have you looked at our channel lately? As of right now, 875, man. We rolling.
I thought you were at 878 earlier.
No, I've never been past that. It's 868.
No?
868, yeah.
No, this is highest I've ever been. Once it passed 865, we're in new territory I hadn't been in before. So
Nice. Hey, I'm at
875.
549 or something like. Yay, 550.
Oh, I know. As long as I stay a Yee Yee channel ahead of you, I feel better. Because he's got about 300, don't he? That's what I'm like. Well, I'm Yee Yee's channel ahead of Doc still. So.
Is that what your gauge is?
It is cranking. It's that new theme song, brother.
It is.
I have pumped that thing out everywhere. Tried to get Billy Dean played on the radio today, and he didn't read his text till after the show. So next week,
Billy's past 500.
Yay, Billy.
Really?
Uh-oh. Who's going to get him?
All right, who's the mod that's gonna get him? Who's the mod that's gonna get him?
I'm hurrying.
Oh no, get him!
Mark J beat me to it.
Ah, brother Mark got him.
Oh, I stuck him in timeout. Mark J deleted him. Nope, we got Brim back. Everybody got a little piece of him, I think.
Actually, you know what? Joe, I want to ask you this, but I do want to say, like, dude, congratulations to Joe hitting 200. That's awesome. Yeah. Joe definitely deserves it. Billy deserves 500. Billy's stuff, I was about to curse. His stuff is awesome.
And Billy is a good example. Anybody that's fished with us and didn't make it into the music video, dude, I made a whole folder with all these clips. I started laying them out, making my video, and it was over. You know, the song was not but like 3 minutes. I told Lindy, I was like, I wish it had been a 15-minute video. I got a buttload of those clips. So.
Maybe do a compilation or something.
I might do another one day, another music video with all different clips.
I think you could. You definitely could. Like, if you were to take out some of the band, you could put in a couple more people. But, you know, obviously, you know, you want to give the band their credit for doing the video.
Yeah. And that's terrible video of them, but I did what I could hurry. But dude, that is a really cool guy. Wayne is a good dude. And he
did a great job with the song. I mean, great job. I mean, the instrumentals, like everything that he put in there with slide guitars and just like the whole structure, the whole thing, it turned out great.
And he plays 6 nights a week here. You know, he plays Roland's Tiki Bar down at Roland Martin Marina 1 night a week. I mean, he travels around.
Does he?
Yeah.
Gee, I still keep wanting to say Geo Outdoors, but now it's Go Outdoors.
I think it's still Geo, isn't it? I call him Geo.
Well, no, because I've heard people say, like, Go Outdoors now.
All right, Geo, settle it. If it's G-O means Geo, just Geo means go.
Because I want to know.
So Horse Charters equals 8. That's right. There's 874 Lindia fans, and you and Ty are my only fan.
No, I think he's talking about me. Is it G-O or is it Go? The emphasis on G or O?
And Doc knows Christopher Walken.
Why is it every live we do, I got to do a Christopher Walken thing?
Oh, because it would make my day.
Lindia loves you, Christopher Walken. And Doc has met Christopher Walken. That's what Joe told us.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Joe said you know everybody. I mean.
Yeah. Did I meet Christopher Walken?
I don't know, but if you mention a name, Joe says you know him, so we're going to try that. I still reply to G-O, but the channel is Go Outdoors.
Okay. See, I thought I was right. Good, I'm right.
That's like when I correct people that spell my name J-O-H-N.
Yeah.
You know, I had to do it in a live, and they thought I got insulted. You know, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, no. If you don't spell it J-O-N, I don't know you're talking to me, so I won't pay any attention to your chat. Because there's a bunch of Johns.
Snoop Dogg hangs in my pool, Joe. My pool. And you guys don't even know about the hot tub I got.
I was getting ready to say, Joe was in the boat when you said that. I called you from the boat, and we made a comment. I said, Oh, okay, Doc. Let me tell you more of this story. When you called and was talking about your woman being sick and had fluid in her ears or whatever.
Which turns out she doesn't.
Okay, that don't matter to the story. When you told me she had fluid, I looked at Joe and Lindy and wrote, I'm going to ask him it's from her swimming in his damn pool with how she got water in her ear. Both Lindy and Joe went, no, man, don't do that. Oh, it's his one. So, dude, wait, let me finish. I stood in the pontoon boat holding my phone, and I was like, what? They're like, no, that'd be an ass, bubbity, bubbity, bubbity. So I looked up, and Lindy's like, what? And I said, oh, I just sent it to him, but I sent it. Didn't I put like LOL or haha at the end?
Hold on, let me. I don't know if you did, but did you like my response?
Yeah. So anyway, I told him, I said, it's okay. I put haha at the end. I can say anything I want to.
Hold on, let me go back. All right, that's Joe. Hold on. We sent so many texts. This is going to take like an hour.
Oh, I know. I hate going back through yours. It just goes so far. But anyway, it got to be the whole conversation. They like, don't do it. I said, oh, I'm doing it. Oh, I'm doing it.
Yeah, you did. You put a haha at the end of it.
That's what I told them. It's okay if you put a haha. I could have called you a mean, ugly bastard.
But for some reason, you also put a J.
Yeah, I know. I was like a finger bounce in the boat, man.
But did you like my response?
It's from shoving her head in the hot tub that you haven't showed on video yet.
No, I said that's probably for me shoving her head underwater when she was in the bathtub.
Okay.
And then you said, hold on.
See, I don't even remember the shit I talked.
And then you said something about like, oh no, or is like the hot tub, or oh no, you said something about, oh, you're fancy, you taking baths. And I was like, no, just soaking in the hot tub that I haven't shown people on YouTube.
Right, yeah.
And no, I don't have a hot tub.
And yes, Joe, it was cold. We were on the ice, huddled in the little ice tent, and I'm trying to text Doc. And Lindy is screaming, flags up, flags up. It was just pain in the ass.
I wish I could have gone on that trip, because had we had gone with our original idea.
I don't know, dude. It's pretty
Well,
good.
No. I'm sure it's going to be great. And I'm sure like and what you said,
yeah, I know,
Joe coming out of the tent. The tent I would have brought would have been 10 times more hilarious. And you know it. I'm not gonna go get it. I'm not gonna go get it and show what it was. I'm not gonna do that. But like, had we have brought that out there and put that on the front of the pontoon, it would have been freaking hilarious.
But you got to weigh it, Doc. You could have, but you didn't. So didn't we? And don't talk no more. You're already giving too much away.
Well, I could have. I probably would have been divorced by the time I got back.
Oh, Matt, don't you think that hasn't been discussed? Putting an inflatable swimming pool thing on the front of the pontoon, go out there crappie fishing when it's hot, just lay in the pool with fish.
Oh yeah, we've talked about that.
Yeah.
But what did I want to bring when it's cold?
Oh, you know what Lindy wants to bring out there now? My little portable.
Hold on. Let me think.
You'll never guess it.
No, I got none.
The little portable fire pit thing we got out here. She's supposed to set it in the middle of the pontoon and light that bitch up.
That could work.
It's up on legs. It would work.
It would work.
I might have to lay down like a little piece of, like they put under a wood stove, one of them little mat things. You can just set her out on it and just roll with it.
That could work.
It was cold. We got Joe. Tell you what, on Mr. Joe shows up ice fishing with only a jumper.
And you called it a jumper.
That Joe called it a jumper.
Where's Amanda?
Joe said, all I got is a jumper. So he started the jumper shit.
What's up, Creel?
Oh, Creel, look at you. Oh, you come in and tell us you've been cheating on us, but you're going to stay with us now. Oh.
That's cool, man. No, I think that'd be fun. I think it'd be fun to put the little fire pit out there.
It would be cool, kind of. Yeah, it'd be kind of neat. Sit around a fire and crappie fish. That'd be kind of. But then you got to thinking, not many people have the balls to build a fire on their boat.
Could you imagine? Oh, could you imagine somebody coming down? Like if we were in that same spot,
Yeah.
right, the little highway area, and we were in that same spot, and somebody came driving by, like say, I don't know, 5 o'clock at night, as we were, that day we were fishing, and we got a fire pit in the middle of the boat. Could you imagine all those boats around us? They would lose their mind. They'd be like, "What?"
Well, no. What would be funnier, like when me and Joe and Lindy went ice fishing, we got to laughing about if FWC would roll up and go, "What are y'all doing?" Same with the fire. Same with the fire. He's going to roll up there and be like, "What the hell are y'all doing?" I'm cooking crappie, dude. What are you doing? Yes, cranking. They got those grills. You can hang them right off the side of a pontoon. We talking about a fire pit in the middle for warmth. And that's funny. I saw Rattle Trap was live earlier, and I could see Amanda's mug in the thing. So I literally joined in and went, "Hey, Amanda," and was rolling right out. James joined. I was like, "Hey, James, I'm just passing through." Boop, and I was gone.
Well, when I was getting everything ready for tonight, getting the thumbnail and everything, I saw that he was live, and then I saw Pond Predator Nation was live. After I got everything set, I jumped in and said hey to Pond Predator Nation, and Sunfish King was in there. And I didn't jump back over to Rattle Trap. I never jumped in Rattle Traps. I just saw that they were live. I don't know how many people they had in there.
I was just surprised it wasn't the ceiling fan.
It was close from the thumbnail that I saw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he only like that high. He reminds me of Kilroy. Remember who Kilroy is? The drawing where it's the two hands and the nose.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
He kind of looks like Kilroy in his lives,
There's 29 people in there, James? No crap. Damn, we're at 13. All right, hold up. Well, John,
I'm not moving mine to the ceiling.
Let's just get to 13.
We are at 13,
Doc. It's 29. We'll get to 29.
But do you realize what them other 16 people are going to be like? I'll stick with our 13. I don't want 16 from more. No. Oh, did they start whining and crying again, man? Hey, there's Ashley and Justin.
Hi, Ashley and Justin.
Hey, guys.
We were just talking about you.
Ashley.
The stars of the video.
Let us know if Justin is in earshot of the computer.
She said it's both of them.
Hey, y'all, it's Ashley and Justin.
Okay.
Doc made me laugh so hard. He called me after the four of us went crappie fishing, and he goes, "I have never had to delete so much crack out of a video in my life." I was like, and I bet
between you and Justin.
At least my shirt covered. See, Justin made me feel better. My crack wasn't shining nowhere like Justin's was that day. So. I kept threatening to slide a minnow down his crack when he was standing there. I was going to say, "Bloop."
What did you say, John? I was like a drug dealer hiding crack or something when I edited the video.
I keep one of those on the pontoon all the time. You figure it out. Look at his comment, Doc.
What? Hold on.
Antis. And I said, I keep one of those on the pontoon all the time.
At least one.
One, for sure. A swing would be cool.
Yeah, I should send Ashley and Justin the raw footage from that video.
You ought to post it on the internet like on one of them porn sites.
Oh, hell no, that's not nice. Don't. What is wrong?
I'm kidding.
What is wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with you?
I tried to get Doc to just put like a logo over it. I said, I wouldn't cut it out. I just put your logo every time.
No.
But it made me laugh. Doc was like,
you know me, man. I wouldn't do that.
But it made, actually, it was so funny though. We were talking. He goes, "Man, I have had to edit some crack out of this."
Well, especially when you and Justin were at the front of the boat and oh, she played at the wedding. Oh,
there you go, Matt. Put a peach over it. That's what I put, a big peach over the crack.
Y'all are terrible.
A little bit of my crack slides in once in a while, but hell, I got a tan line way down my butt crack. It'll be tan.
I remember there was one video that I was editing when we were peacock bass fishing down here in our spot, and I had it was when you caught that real big one. Remember that one that we were going for that was under that dock, and I threw at it, you threw at it, Lydia threw at it, and then finally you got him out of there.
Yeah.
And when you got, I sat there and I was like, I can't leave this fish out of this video. And I can't, and there's no way for me to edit around this. I'm like, it doesn't make sense to do a jump cut here. There's no way for me to do any kind of YouTube-y jump cut or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just going to have to sit there and do a blur on John's crack. And track the blur frame by frame until it goes out. And when you edit, you sit there, you got to hit the button, hit it over, hit it over. And I'm like, Jen comes back there and she's watching me edit the video, and she comes back and she goes, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm editing." She goes, "What are you doing?" Because you see and there's just this blur, and I was like, I'm blurring out John's ass crack, just because I can't leave this part out of the video.
Dude, the gangster pig video, that pig that walks out and I put the glasses in the joint in his mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that was a pain in the ass tracking that each frame to keep them glass. Every frame you have to move it up, down, move. Yeah, I feel you on that one. What's up, Rob?
I probably could have done it a little faster. What's up, Rob? I probably could have done it a little faster had I just thrown that little piece over into After Effects and used the tracker and After Effects to do it. Yeah. But I was just being lazy. I didn't feel like opening up the program, so I just went frame by frame to do it. It worked out, though. I mean, if you go back and watch the video, you can't even tell. I think I did a freaking phenomenal job at it. I think I did amazing because you can't tell.
Doc, you need to make us the back part of a boxer shorts PNG. Sagging pants, but put the boxers and see we can make it all different sizes and we can cover cracks with the little boxer PNG.
So just a little PNG and then we can do Coastal Fever underwear and Small Water Charters underwear on it and just kind of throw it up over.
Yeah, not just get the top edge of it. We got high boxers and low pants, like the brothers, like everybody does now. Just that top band up there that says Small Water Charters on it.
Now you got me thinking, because I could probably do that pretty quick.
You see, Ashley, they love the video. We're very surprised not to see butt crack.
I'm a magician. Or as John said, Ashley, what I don't know. I'm not going to go back through the text. You said something like, "Damn, Doc, you're like a drug dealer. You can hide crack like crazy," or something
I think I told you ought to become a drug smuggler because you can hide some crack.
That's it. That's what it was.
But yeah, you need to come up with a little boxer, your little drawers, just the top part of it to fit over anybody's butt crack,
No, I could. That probably wouldn't take too long. And then
okay, well, let me rephrase that. You need to make one so you can cover my ass and Justin's ass. Apparently, nobody else has that problem.
No, I'm sure at some point as we continue to go through this YouTube journey, I'm sure we're gonna have to cover up some more crack.
All I know is if you have a gut and a little bit of ass, pants they ain't staying where they supposed to. Belly push them down the front, ass roll them off the back. That's just how it works.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad. All my neighbors have seen half my ass. I'm sure all the yard work I do. I mean, everybody knows my. I need to get a I need to get a damn tramp stamp. What
No,
you
you
looking
don't.
at?
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
Doc, what you
No,
looking
you
at?
don't.
Right there above my ass.
You ain't getting no tattoo.
Yeah, I ain't getting no. I'll get somebody to draw it on there.
I'm gonna.
Because what John? You don't want to get a tattoo?
Okay, Doc. I'm a redneck with long hair. I got a couple of Harleys sitting here behind me. I am the person should be covered in tattoos. I ain't got nary one. What's that
Right.
tip? Okay, let me back this up. I damn near passed out when I got my ear pierced. Damn near. Rode motorcycle with a bunch of biker people. Stopped in a place and I damn near passed out in front of all my biker friends because they put a damn piece of metal in my ear.
It was so funny.
It was not fun.
And I like how she's still laughing.
Yeah. Like I said, dude, I'll clean a deer right now with a nail file and gut him and pull every piece and not bother me, phase me.
But
But
if it's you,
you don't want even my blood don't bother me as bad. Like Lindy bleed, oh, I'm passing. I'm out, son. I'll be gone.
because Lindy, you got the one on your arm, right?
I have 3.
Yeah.
Both of my daughters are covered, you know.
Yeah.
I ain't got none. Lindy says if I go to get a tattoo, I'll have one of the nicest dots in town. Because when they hit me that first time, I'm out. I'm out. That's it, Anti. Put my phone numbers, SWC and no, canned ham. Put canned ham at gmail.com right above my ass crack. Don't think I won't have mama out there with a Sharpie in the next video going, well, but you know, I know my woman, you know, I couldn't be able to see it. So I'd go to edit and it would say, I'm an ass or kick me or some shit.
You're right, Grant, we will.
No pun taken.
I think that'd be great. Like that'd be a great advertisement. Like come crab and fish on Lake Okeechobee, canned ham. and then I'll make like the SWC underwear. Then if it's my video, we'll do the Coastal Fever underwear band on.
I'm thinking of the tramp stamp that just says, you know, or like and subscribe or something right across it.
Oh, I missed a huge opportunity.
What?
How funny would it have been if I left some of the ass crack in the videos and made the bass jumping out of the water?
Jumping out of the crack.
The one that I made for us.
Yeah.
The one that I made.
Coming out of his butt crack right there. It would have worked perfect.
Or yours.
Anti, she gets her sewing kit box out and I get a little bit damn woozy.
Really?
Dude, I can't. I'm okay. When did I have to get? What did I just have to go get shot at the emergency room? Lately, the latest one.
What? When you sliced your leg open?
When I macheted my leg.
Your leg?
Yes, dude. I'm in there. When they come in with the needle, I'm that guy. Like, oh, God, I can't do it, man. COVID shot about giving me a freaking panic attack.
Did it really?
I can't do it.
No shit. Wow.
That's why Olivia says I'll never get a tattoo, and that's probably right, because nah.
I didn't think you were like that.
And see, my buddies, all my biker buddies would call me a non-conforming nonconformist. Because, you know, me being a biker and long hair, you know, I should have tattoos and all that. No, I'm not. And
you don't need the tattoos.
Well, there's an old biker lore that you never trust a biker without tattoos.
I know that. I've heard that. My dad was a biker, you know.
I'm not, Rob. We got that fishing tournament tomorrow at Istokpoga. We're going to have a frozen SWC video.
Doc's going to be pulling out of his pool, maybe.
Yeah, they'll be in Doc's pool laying around. There you go, Doc. You can make a video of getting iguanas out of your pool.
Actually, you know what? I haven't seen the couple of iguanas that usually hang out in the backyard in a couple days.
That's what he said, Anti. He's got that sub bass jumping thing. I'll get it inked coming out. Oh yeah, that's even better. Subs.
Subdinct.
Ashley, I'll tell him.
Ashley, I'll tell him. I am so upset now.
Bring up Ashley's comment, Doc.
I am so upset right now.
Oh, the one before it, I'm sorry. I literally tell them where to put the needle. Oh, Ashley, I literally tell them where they can put that needle too. They don't like my idea though when I tell them they can shove it up their own butt. I mean, yeah.
Oh my gosh, my poor wife. When she had to go, when I had to bring her over to the little we got a great thing over here. Like I don't know if you guys like if you have to go to the ER, don't. Like it's awful. But we have
urgent care, son.
No, we have this. It's amazing. Like we're so lucky. It's literally right down the road here. It's the JFK emergency room. And it's like a full-fledged emergency room, but it's not a hospital. It's just an emergency room. Like we literally, like I brought her there at like 3:00. She was home by like 4:30.
Damn, yeah.
It was incredible. They like did everything. It was awesome. But like when they went there, like, okay, my wife, like when they have to draw blood, she has like no good veins here. So they like constantly have, like you should see the size of the bruise on my poor wife's arm, like right here.
Bless her. Yeah.
And she even said, she's like, she goes, my wife barely cusses. She's like, this bitch, like, like kept sticking her.
Yeah.
But me, I'm good. Like when they have to do mine, it's like, here you go, pick one, But like hers, but see, that freaks me out. Like I've got 5, 6 tattoos. I can't remember how many, and like that doesn't bother me. I've had my ears pierced. I've had my ears gauged. Doesn't bother me. Somebody taking blood or putting a needle right here, like geeks me out big time. I'm like, I don't like it. I don't want to. Like I don't like it at all. I don't know why. It's just like that part. Like it just freaks me the frick out. I don't know.
And I got what is it? O positive, the big universal blood anybody can have. The most wanted blood at the blood drives, and I'm like, no.
O negative with RA.
Yeah. Look at Joe. Look at of course Joe. Of course Joe. Yeah.
Tattoos. 6 tattoos?
Yeah. You're like my buddy Batty, Joe. He has one tattoo. It starts at the base of his neck. It goes to the tip of his toes.
Yep.
He even has his ass tattooed, and I don't get that. You show see, maybe that's what I should do. We're talking about tattooing. Batty's ass cheeks are tattooed. So if he bends over and shows his crack, I guess it's a picture. It's funny, if you'll look in the video I just made with him, I guess it had to be the pig hunting one. He's got like that big-breasted mermaid on his leg. She's very well endowed. And in that video, he's sitting there kind of squatted down, and I looked over, I was like, damn it. I left big booby lady just right there showing. Our buddy Philpott cut the top off of a tube sock when his kids were little. We'd be up there deer hunting. He'd make Taylor put it on and cover up that girl's titties on his leg.
Did he really?
Yeah, so his boy wouldn't be ogling his leg.
He made him cover it up?
Yeah, he'd make you pull a sock up over it. I want to see them damn titties in here. Pull it out.
Oh, gee. I don't know. That's going a little far.
You'd have to meet Philpott. It makes perfect sense. I ain't got none, Creel. As soon as I see something I think I might like good enough, I'll get it done.
It was funny. I was just kind of thinking, like, when Steve was in here from Get Your Fish On, when they were doing their live with Debo Fishing and Mr. Bass, they did a this or that section of the live. It was like this or that. Now, obviously, they were talking about fishing, And I was thinking, I was like, what if we did a this or that in our live? And then I was like, that would probably go really bad.
Oh, it would. I would make it bad. I can't right now. Creel one. I got one. The exhaust and all off my shovel head. I'm going to get my head welded. And Lindy's, it ain't running. I mean, I am going to sit down and get them fired up again one day. But when you fish like every day, it's kind of hard to play with all your toys. We try.
You got to pick it.
I got a side by side 660 Rhino back here in the garage that, hell, I ain't drove that thing in years.
Just needs carburetor rebuild.
No, the carburetor's rebuilt, laying in the seat. I got it all done.
It just hadn't gone.
When was our charter last week? What day did we take them out? Monday. We had a charter Monday, one today, tournament tomorrow, charter Monday.
Mm-hmm. So, we pre-fished.
And we pre-fished in between the charters.
And then it rained one day.
And I made.
You guys are going
to. And I made 2 videos. One video. The other one was before then. Well, no, I made a video of the charter. So.
Yeah, you made the video of the charter.
Yep.
You gonna take Sunday off and just relax, or what?
I got a video right now we filmed today. I got to edit, and I can't do it tomorrow. So I guess that'll be Sunday. And then if we film at the tournament, I'll be 2 videos down then.
Unless we go crappy fishing Sunday.
Unless we go crappy fishing Sunday to try to find them for Monday. I don't know, man. Having fun is hard.
Having fun is fun. Oh, Anton wants us to do a this or that.
Of course.
I don't know. I would just, it was funny because when I was in that live, I was like, watching it, and like, it was like this or that. And guys were saying like this or that, like stick bait or, worm or chatterbait or spinnerbait. And I was like, we could never do that.
Now ours would be more like pencil in the ear, kicking the nads.
I'm like, we could never do that in our live. Not with our group. Like, even though every single person in here fishes, if I told you guys in the chat right now, this or that, it would go completely off the rails.
Wait till Yee comes and we're going to do some kind of blindfold him up for something that I'm going to whack him right in the sack.
I'm going, y'all. I got a lot to do. We're getting up at 4:30. I got to get my stuff together.
Peace out.
Organized.
Get my stuff together while you at it.
Yeah, right.
She's the one going to do the catching. I just got to drive the boat tomorrow, and I'm going to take a sleeping bag and crawl in it and just.
I'm looking forward to watching her beat everybody's ass tomorrow.
I'm going to be up there trying my best. If the fish will bite, if they'll grab it, I'm going to be me. I'm going to do me.
Yep. You don't deviate from what works.
Yeah.
Because it's worked out there, but it's worked out there before.
Thanks, James.
And I got a brand. It don't say Yee on it, but we got a brand here.
It's worked out there before, Miss Lindia. So go get them. I'm going to be rooting for you guys. Even if I was out there fishing against y'all, I'd still be rooting for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Everybody's expecting Mama. I'm going to be the one half-ass fishing and get like an 8-pounder or something back here dicking around in the boat. Lay my rod down, be digging around for something. Be like, oh hell, I got a fish. But go back up to Creel, Florida.
She's going to pull. She's going to, like you said, it's going to be one fish. And if anybody's going to pull in that one fish,
it'll be Mama.
It's going to be her.
Oh, excuse me. It'll be Lindia. Don't want to ooh nobody out. Back to Joe. Dude, we had a fun time fishing with Joe. Joe is a funny man. He fit right into the small water charters boat. I mean,
I really wish I could have made that trip. I was like so looking forward to actually finally meeting Joe in person. And I was, I was bummed, but at the same time, it was kind of like one of the last things on my mind at that point because I wanted to make sure my wife was okay,
And he comes driving up in his, okay, let me see if I can get it right. I had to ask him the difference. I think Joe drives a Challenger, not the Charger. He's got a Challenger, I think. Or reverse that. He's got a Charger, not the Challenger.
Yeah, they
and
are.
I have a couple Little Mermaid blankies. And let me give Mr. Joe more props. He steps out of his car there at fast break, comes walking up. I think I'm getting ice or dumping minnows or something. He goes, "How much do I owe you today?" He said, "You bought the ice and the minnows." I kind of went, "Nothing, Joe, but thank you." I mean,
well, I've tried to give you money multiple times and you don't take it.
I wouldn't have took it from Joe, but it's always, you know what I mean. Most of your buddies don't. He drives a Challenger. Somebody drove through the car or the parking lot, and all Joe's like, "I wonder if I got something for him." Oh, and let me tell you the other one. Joe gets in his car, and his key fob battery went dead, so the alarm is blaring. He can't make it quit. It won't let him turn it on because it's locked down and somebody's stealing my ass mode. I thought Joe was going to have a situation there for a minute. No, it wouldn't open it, so he pulled the key out, out of the fob.
Yeah, you can pull it. Yeah,
When he stuck it in there, when he opened the door, it set everything off.
Yep.
And he couldn't get it to turn over. He was in there just hitting the brake. It was just.
Was that the ramp?
Oh, yeah, that was at Lock 7. He was down there just raising hell.
Oh, I hate when those things. That happened to my wife's, because my wife has Durango.
Oh, it just happened. Okay, yeah, it just died at Lock 7. That's a scary little place there, Joe. It's possessed.
It hasn't died since. Worked fine. Weird.
Oh, but see, that Joe's my kind of guy. That tells you he ain't changed the battery or nothing.
No, so they just take those. What are they, like CR32 batteries? Yeah. I've had to replace them multiple times for my wife's Durango.
Which I don't know. Lindy, her remote for the trolling motor takes a bigger flat one like that.
Yep.
We have had a hard time finding them. They've just been out everywhere.
Oh yeah, no, like, at school we have our kids use they'll use like the lavalier mics, right? So I bought like 14 of these lavalier mics for all of our kids to use, and they take the LR44 batteries. They're watch batteries. I mean, they're those little round watch batteries.
Yeah.
Dude, do you like, I literally ordered these things like 2 weeks. I can't get them. I can't freaking get them. It's like, they're on their way. They're on their way. I'm like, I got like 14 mics I can't use. The batteries are dead. Like, and I've ordered these things like weeks ago.
Thanks, Brandon.
Yeah, let's go, Brandon.
See, I started out saying thanks, Joe, but then I thought, well, no, Parabellum will think I'm thanking him for it. See what he wrote? No, he forgot about his car doing that till I just mentioned it.
Yeah, Joe, change the battery, man, because like that same thing happened to my wife where like it geeked out one day and then it didn't do it. And then all of a sudden, like, I got a phone call and she's like, I can't start it. It's not working. So yeah, just go get, I think it's like a CR32 or something like that for the Dodge key fobs. Just go get a bunch of them if you can find them. Dude, anywhere in Biden's America.
I laughed at the Wawa. I had to point it out to Lindia. Pulled up to the pumps, and the little "I did that" Joe Biden stickers. Yep. There must have been 5 on there that somebody had pulled them all off. You could just see the sticky part still. And Lindia goes, "Well, I guess some Democrat gets gas here." It was funny.
Oh, dude, there was 2 on the one that I went to yesterday to fill up the truck.
Yeah,
there was one and they were still full-fledged. There was like one up at the top and one right down there by the gas tank. Like, I did that.
Which that makes me laugh, but I think seeing them ripped halfway off, man, was even funnier though.
Some butthurt Democrat, like, this is ridiculous. And they were like sitting there like doing like this, like trying to scrape it off.
Yeah. Freaking gas. What was it? 333. Oh, damn, what the hell?
I paid $3.39 yesterday.
Yeah, it's a little higher at your house than my house. It's
Yeah,
$3.33 up here.
Oh,
That's
dude,
like
like
at Walmart, the cheap place.
if you go over here by by us, like because we're close to 95, where
Right.
we live, we're not too far from I-95. If you go to any of the gas stations over by I-95, it's like over here by me, if I go to the east, $3.39 is about the best I found, besides Costco.
Yeah.
Costco's still the cheapest one. But like over there by I-95, $3.89. Like,
Wow.
and John, and I'm talking like literally from over here to the east to over there by I-95, same gas,
Yeah.
and we're literally within less than 2 miles. $3.39, $3.89.
Dude,
Don't know
that's
what
like
happened. Don't know what happened between that from point A to point B. Don't know what happened. Why homeboy over here by 95 is 380? Well, I mean, obviously because it's by 95.
95. Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, that's like that one little store between our house and Donkey Land out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that gas is like 60 cents more than any place all the
Mhm.
time. Because if you're stopping there to get gas, you screwed. You're paying it. Because ain't nobody going to pull in unless you're just out of gas.
And that's like the gas station out off North Lake Boulevard by me by Loxahatchee. It's a Sunoco gas station. It's the same gas station that is literally a stone's throw away from my house. Okay?
Yeah.
Owned by the same people. $3.39 over here. Homeboy out there is damn near $4.
Man, that's like the
Because
pilot,
it's the
right?
only gas station out there.
Yeah. That's like the pilot right there at Yeehaw on the turnpike. Those big pilot plazas are usually cheaper gas. But because that one's sitting right there, I guess, on the turnpike, it's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
You got no choice. You got no choice. If you're pulling off that ramp, that means you're out of gas, and they're the only one sitting there.
And you pull off at Yeehaw, and there ain't nothing.
There ain't nowhere.
There ain't nothing past that for what I think it says like 40 miles.
Each way, there ain't. Yeah, if you go back towards the coast, that's going by Garcia and Blue Cypress. It's nothing that way and nothing either way.
Yeah, you ain't getting nothing. So if you're pulling,
I think the next closest gas station there is the one I just spoke of in the middle of nowhere, and it's like 60 cents more than everybody.
Yep.
I stick with the Wobby Dob up here up the road. I like Mr. Wobby Dob.
Yeah, Geo 359.
Back up. I want you to see Creel's comment way back where he said, let me find it. I feel like if I met Coastal Fever, we will end up in jail and SWC will be our hero. You got that all backwards there, Creel. Doc may come try to bail us out. I'll tell you.
I'm the voice of reason. I'm the one that's going to have to come bail y'all out.
But let's back it up. First, I'll have to give Doc a key to my house to get in there and get like some of the deeds to some of our rental property. Then come get our asses out of jail. But it's probably me and you, Creel. I'm the one that gets you in trouble. I'm an idea man. I come up with some great ideas. They sound great.
I'm usually I'll go along with it until I realize like, okay, hold on, and then I'm usually the voice of reason.
An extra $3 per gallon.
That was fun for a minute. Let's stop.
Yeah, read Shiners. By the airport, they're an extra $3 per gallon.
Oh, because he's up there in Orlando. Yeah.
He's been over there by the airport.
Absolutely. By International Airport? Absolutely.
Remember when I saved Billy Dean, the radio DJ right there at Orlando Airport?
Mm-hmm.
He sent me back to that gas station on that airport to get him a jug of antifreeze. I was like, are you sure? He goes, yeah, man, that's the closest one. I was shocked when it wasn't but like $12. I thought it was going to be $30.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah.
I got to go up to Orlando again in June. We got dance nationals.
And Doc has been practicing his damn Step dancing.
Exactly. Uh-oh.
Yee
Yeah.
yee. I thought about you today, yee yee. I bought some new super glue.
I'm glad Yee's feeling better.
I am too. If he is. We ain't asked him yet.
No, he is. They him and Matt posted a video. He said he's still alive. So I would take that as he's feeling better.
They posted a video.
Or I think it was alive. I don't know.
I don't know. I
I
watched
get
it
confused.
live. New subscriber. Get your fish on.
Oh, Steve?
I guess I got to go back and resubscribe to him now.
Dude, I love Steve, dude. Like he's a trip, man.
They put up a bunch of notifications though, son. You know, because he'll have a live, then he'll post. I was subscribed to him and Mr. Bass, and they both start. Go to Mr. Bass tonight. Go to Steve tonight. It's back and forth. I was like, holy shit, there's a lot of.
Yeah, because it's on both. It's on both of them.
Oh, I know. Don't you remember? We talked about people that when I couldn't see Lindy's comments.
Yeah, and then but you know what? I'm glad that happened because that's kind of how we figured it out. Like if you're on one or the other, yeah.
Yeah. I was on Mr. Bass and y'all were on Steve's and
we couldn't see each other's. It's weird how that works like that. Like you would think if you paid for the StreamYard, premium stuff, that like if you were on somebody's channel and like you'd be able to see the chat from everybody.
Yeah, I wish I could go live and you could go live, but our chat from each channel would be one big chat in the middle.
Right?
And it may say came from Coastal, that ought to be possible somehow.
It's gotta be. StreamYard, if you're listening, or anybody, YouTube, if you're listening, make
or
that
you,
a thing.
Or you get to doing us a new program.
What is that little thing Anti put? Like what is that little emoji?
That's a fish on the end of a rod bent over, isn't it?
No, where it says Anti.
That's sort of touche, I guess, or crochet.
Crochet? All right, what Gio say? I know
because I follow him around. If I'm in a go outdoors and we're in the same live, he'll bail, and then bam, I'll see him in the next one. It's like he sneaks off and goes to another live, and hell, I can find him. I'll come right back. There you are.
I mean, you want to make your way around to everybody, just say hey to everybody. I get it.
Oh, it don't bother me a bit.
No,
YouTube always listening. That's right there, Matt.
You're right, Matt.
So, Matt, what did Yee think? Yee, did you go look at that 13-pounder? You think you can handle a fish like that, brother? And that woman pulled it in a kayak. So
that is. I just, God, I wish I
like to see it.
I wish he had video of it. I wish he had video of it, man. Like, how cool would that have been? Had she had like just a GoPro, like Gary does, my fishing life, like up top, and just because I guarantee you that damn fish pulled that yak around.
What the hell's a DC reel?
Oh, you got one of the DCs? That's the one that Billy had that makes the noise.
Beep.
Yeah.
Yeah. The what, digital drag system or something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, I told Billy I want to learn. I want to start using a bait caster just to have that annoying sounding thing because he'd be in the back of the boat. Wee! It's the funniest noise.
No, but I haven't fished one of those DCs, but I've heard guys talk about how they don't get the backlash. It doesn't create problems or anything like that.
It makes them almost act like a spinning reel.
Yeah, you can look at it that way.
All I know is when the guy's in the back of the boat flinging his bait caster and I grab that ducket and give her a fling, I'm getting half his distance again past what they're throwing. You know me, Doc, I can lob a super swimmer. Hell, about spool myself.
Oh yeah, I mean when we're out there, like because I always switch mine out anytime we go to like Donkeyland or Headwaters.
Right,
Like when we go, I'll switch out my 3000s or my 3500s, and I'll put on the 4000.
right.
I'll put on the Shimano 4000 on the ducket or whatever, and it does, with that when we're fishing the big jerks or we're fishing the slimmer swimmers or the super swimmers, and you got that reel packed with Power Pro, I mean, it sails.
It's sale.
It sails. It
And
goes.
Gio, come on down and get you some, brother. They're here waiting. You go out your front door, hook a hard right south. I'm guessing you'd go right to go south and keep rolling, son.
Geo's where? Geo's where? Where is
I don't
Geo?
have a clue, but I know where we are, and I believe everybody has to turn right to get down here, unless you're on the straight on the East Coast. Then it'd be a left.
Which is what I got to do. I got to go left to get to y'all.
Yeah, well, you're retarded.
Well, it's on a 7-foot medium heavy ducket. Sweet.
Okay, Doc, question for you. Just come to me that the teacher lady was telling us today. She cannot give D's or E's in some of her classes to students.
And she's
U.S.
she teaches
history.
high school?
U.S. history.
She teaches high school?
Yes, and she was talking about they just tried to put her through one of these, what's the learning they're teaching the kids? They call it, come on, the new plan where they're telling everybody they could be a he, she, it, whatever.
Oh, like the social emotional learning or something like that?
Yeah, she had another name. Anyway, she said she refused to take that. But yeah, they got some subjects that they're just not allowed to give a D or an E to. They've just kind of phased them out.
Huh.
So a failing kid gets a C.
Oh, I wonder. Yeah, no, because those have been some directives that have been given at certain districts and certain schools where they're like, well, you don't really fail them. You just kind of like give them 50%.
There, Lindy, a critical race theory. She wrote it in there. I think is what she called it.
Oh, so they're not allowed to do that, dude.
She said they've had meetings and they've changed the name. She said it's still CRT, but they call it like common relativity something. She told them, I ain't taking this shit.
They're not allowed to do that.
Dude, she's a Puerto Rican.
Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, Ronnie. But they are not like, they can't do that.
Yeah.
They can't.
And her husband talking, it was wild. We got talking about being a border patrol. And, I told him I thought it was so crappy. Remember the guys on horses not too long ago gotten all the shit down at the border?
Yep.
I told him, I was like, 20 years ago, that same scenario would have happened, but there would have been sticks and dogs involved.
Uh-huh.
I mean, being honest, there'd have been, some yapping and people got to stepping. He said now, he goes, thanks to our administration, he's here in Florida trying to catch the people freshly coming in a boat.
Yep.
Or something. He said once they step foot here and move, they've been put on the back burner. They're not looking for anybody that's here. They can only try to catch the guys coming. Mm-hmm. And once they get foot here, they've made it and they got to move on to some more.
Yeah, wet foot, dry foot. Which needs to go. Yeah, no, so if they're not allowed to do CRT.
Yeah, well, she was sure whining about it today, man. And like I said, this is a Puerto Rican teacher, and you know how Puerto Rican ladies tend to be. She wasn't taking no shit, son.
No, they're not allowed to do it, man. I mean, you're not allowed. It's.
Yee said, sounds like PE. Anti wrote, nothing to do with mature.
I'm not gonna post it up there. There's children watching, maybe, possibly.
And you
I don't know, man.
premature ejac is going to bother a kid? We got anti-atjac. He's closer to an ejac than anybody.
I can't wait. I can't wait till I go to California.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yee, bring her down a notch there, son.
Oh, sweet Jesus. No, but listen, I can't wait till I go to California. Because I can't wait to come back with some of the woke stories I'm going to be able to tell everybody from being out there. Like it's it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad.
Dude, it's freaking bad everywhere, man. I'm getting so
But
burnt.
I'm walking into the lion's den.
You're leaving a COVID breeding ground and going to a damn Karen breeding ground.
Right. It's going to be awful. Like out there, like it's going to be gluten free and like hug a tree style. It's going to be awful.
Matt wrote, y'all don't know what y'all are in store for with Yee Yee. Okay, Doc can probably tell you, Matt, y'all two don't have a clue what y'all are in store for with me. Do they, Doc?
No, and you know me, I can kind of go a little off the rails if I have to.
I'm gonna catch Yee Yee asleep and glue his Weibos to his thigh or something. Super glue.
I'm hoping that time change doesn't screw me up for when I come back and they're down here, because that's like the weekend that I get back.
Okay, Ashley, I agree. Somebody named Karen, they get a bad deal. But even funnier, our friend Chris from Retro Bassin, his best friend's name is Joe. He's known him his whole life. Joe's catchphrase his whole life has been, not Joe. His name is Brandon. His best friend's name is Brandon. And he said his catchphrase his whole life has been, let's go. Said he has said it his whole life. He said, so now all this, let's go, Brandon. I mean, they are just killing this guy with it.
What do you think, man? I think we should let you go so you can get ready to go do that tournament tomorrow.
Go freeze and drive around and watch Lindia fish.
Yeah.
I'm taking a sleeping bag. I'm telling you, I'm going to crawl down in that thing and zip.
Nah, man, you got to fish. Come on.
I will. You know I will. I'm talking shit.
There ain't no way you ain't going to fish.
But I only fish half as much as Lindia. I'll sit and get.
I'm telling you right now, she's going to win the tournament. She's going to win the tournament tomorrow.
Nah. Some guy flipping, some big one of Steve's buddies that just does nothing but flip Lake Istokpoga is going to land a big old jig on top of about an 8-pounder and smack it. My opinion.
You think so?
Dude, we've had hard days.
I don't know. I haven't fished Lake Istokpoga in years, so I wouldn't know.
And it's all reeds, and they call it. I didn't know what they called it. Rob, what do you call? I'm not going to tell you. See what he says. At Kissimmee, those lily pad things that grow that come up out of the top of the water and stick up. What do you call those? Steve called them by something I'd never heard, and damn, that's what they look like.
I don't know. I'm at a loss for that one. I don't know.
Oh, I know, Creel. We're going to be in the same thing. If he wrote it now, he's already doing it. Steve calls them mother-in-law tongue.
Mother-in-law tongue?
Yeah, he told us to really fish around the big patches of mother-in-law tongue. What's he call it? Spatter dock? I don't know what this. It's like a lily pad, but it grows about 6 inches above the water. They're all over Kissimmee.
Yeah, Rob has no idea.
I know.
I don't know.
Kissimmee too, baby. I know I'm talking about on Istokpoga. But yeah, they're all over Istokpoga. It's the same reeds we fished at Kissimmee. A lot of people just call them lilies, but they don't grow on top of the water. They come above it and spread out.
Huh.
That's all that's on Kissimmee. It's covered in it. Istokpoga.
I don't know what they would call them.
He was calling something mother-in-law tongue, and they're real sharp-pointed. They look like something you would probably call a mother-in-law tongue.
Got me, man.
Steaks for the our charters today. We told them about speckled perch, and when they were leaving the parking lot headed to speckled perch.
So they went over to the speckled perch.
Go get them a big steak.
There you go.
Kissimmee too, baby. Oh, I know. That was Lindia. She opened the door and was correcting me that it's Istokpoga. And I was like, I know it's at Kissimmee too, baby. So, as you guys say up north, Kissimmee.
Kissimmee, yeah.
Well, not Anti. He probably lives down the road from me. I think he's in my neighborhood.
Anti's next door to you.
Yeah, he's probably jackwagging over here next door to Serial Killer. It's really Anti.
Oh, don't get. No, we'll save that one. We'll save Serial Killer for next week.
Dude, old boy come in
it's
about
already
10:10. Old boy come in about 3 a.m. the other night. His damn loud band woke us up sliding in. And then like right after daylight, they were playing like ghetto rap music loud. And they all white boys over. White boy. I guess he was hiding the yells and the screams and because they had music. I've never heard music blaring, but I think he was chopping up somebody.
When the guy brings you to his house and says, like, see, like, this isn't where you would hide a body, and shows you where you would hide a body. Yeah, that's a red flag.
Yes, Ashley, we were talking about your two pet bass. What one's Kissing Me and the other one's Kissing You or something is their names.
Oh, yeah. Cattails. No, not cattails, Rob.
No, not cattails. God dang it, Rob. Water Pancakes? That sounds like a good name, but I don't know what the official name is.
Ask Steve tomorrow.
Well, he called them mother-in-law tongues. That's my story.
Oh, all right. Well,
and I don't know what
take pictures of them so we have them for the next live.
I don't know what Parabellum's talking about up there, but it sounds just dirty as hell.
What'd he say?
Spatter Doc.
Spatter, yeah. Doc. I didn't do anything.
What'd you do to her, Doc?
You spatter.
All right, folks. I'm out. Big day tomorrow. Charter Monday. Thank everybody that watched the video with the theme song. Much appreciated.
Yeah. Hey, good luck tomorrow, man. Text me while you guys are out there. I hope you guys do well. I wish I could be out there with you, but stay warm, man. Stay warm.
I forgot to go buy me a fish bag, so we're gonna have to find one and borrow it out there.
You'll be good, dude. Somebody out there is gonna have one. You'll be fine.
I'm gonna take a Walmart. I'm gonna go redneck, bring my fish up there in a Walmart bag, just to fuck with them, or just to screw with them.
Doesn't matter as long as they're alive, dude. Doesn't matter.
See, anybody still in here? Tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, the retro bassin video drops that has where he went fishing with us.
Oh my gosh! Finally.
That's in the morning at 7 o'clock, and I'll be at the tournament.
Well, I'll definitely be on that one while you guys are on the water. I'll definitely watch that one.
And share it out on your channel, Doc, because I'm gonna share it on mine as soon as I can. And that's
all right.
But it should be a good video.
Cool.
This is gonna be the one.
And before we go, since the video tonight started off with it, we'll end it with it. But I want to thank James, not only one for sending me the stickers and everything, but also for thanking him for you guys. He wrote some, awesome lyrics. That was really cool.
It's cool.
Yeah. So thank you, cranking and yanking that, for the stickers. And he did great with those lyrics, dude.
And yes, I sent those in a text message to Roland Martin, the copy of the music, then a link to the video right behind it.
That's awesome. And
I was hoping Mary'd be in here. I sent Roland Martin Mary Kelly's pictures.
Good. You should.
Yeah.
Because he ain't caught a fish that damn big out there.
Not lately. So.
Nope.
Yeah. All right, folks. Later, yee. Everybody take care. I'll get back with y'all. Later,
all right, guys. Have a great weekend, John. Lindia, good luck tomorrow, man. Give me a text. Hopefully, you guys. Yeah, man. Later. Good night, everybody. Enjoy your weekend. Have fun. Be safe. Take care. Stay warm if you're down here in Florida because it's going to get cold.